Okay, hi everybody. Today we will program a game called the 10 seconds game, and then the game is really simple. It's like basically you click on this button, and then you try to make the like make like 10 seconds past, and then you click it again so you can stop the timer, and then when it's like 10 seconds past, like exactly 10 seconds passed, then you will win. And then my best record is 10.02 seconds, which means I just need to do 0.02 seconds more. I could like win, but it's really hard to win. I don't know if like no one win. Yeah. Okay, so let's try it out. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. 9.7 seconds have passed. So I need to have like do better 0.3 seconds. Okay. And then like if the my score is better than my best record, it will become the best record. It's a pretty simple game, not so hard to build, but you could still learn a lot from it, such as the highest score, how to do those, and then like there's some collision detection. Okay, so let's start building. I would just put these in my work file first. Like this my work file is where I put like all my previous work. I mean, I don't need to do that actually. So, oops, not this one. Wait. Alright, so import pygame, which is the most important one, and then import oopsie, and then import OS. OS is basically like a module that would deal with all the file, like read in the file, write the file, and stuff like those. And then we will import the time function. It's basic like this time function have a lot of stuff that deal with like time. Like it could create like a timer and stuff like those. But we don't need those really complicated function. So okay. And then we just initialize the pygame. And then screen pygame display the set mode. So we will give it a tuple, which is the width and the height of the length and the height of the screen. 800 and 600. Okay, and then I will, and then we just set up the FPS. We don't need the FPS in this game because it's not like we're not really making a game that involves in moving of the objects, so it's not so important. But it's just like you might need it, and so in the future, so it's a good like hobby to just write in. And another good hobby is to do this, like write what is it what's happening, but because of time, I will like not do that, but it is pretty important. So like other people could know what this program is about. Oh, also I need to set up the caption. Okay, so this line of code basically just set up the caption, which is 10 seconds game. It's pretty easy to understand, I think. And then this two lines basically just loads in two of the pictures. One is the start button and the second one is the end button or the finish button. And then we will just collapse. And then oopsie, run equal to true. So we'll just create a while loop, and then if run becomes false, the while loop will end. Or we could use another command called a break. But I mean, I just used the run equal to true every time, so I would just do that. Okay, so now we're finished. I think we could create a window now. Yeah, like this is a window. There's nothing in it, and then it's got 10 seconds game. But you see, like this background, it's not so good. Like you could just put a giant image as a background, but I would just use the command called screen.fill 255. So I'm pretty sure that these three represent like how much a color. I believe it's red, blue, yellow, or something like that. So like it's mean like how much blue, how much stuff, how much yellow and stuff like those. Okay, so now there will be a white screen. What? Oh. It's a tuple, so we need to have a parenthesis. Wait, what? Okay. But like, we didn't update the window, so it doesn't show anything. So pygame dot display dot flip that, and then yeah. What is it called? Clock.tick. FPS. Oh no. Okay, so I'm pretty sure it will work then. Yeah, you see now there's a white screen. Oops. So then I will create something called button equals to start. Like when we run these codes, right? There's when I click on it, it will become finished. Like it's basically like exact position, but the only thing is the image changed. So I will not like really like show it in the window twice. I would just create a button, and I could change the button from start button to the end button, which will be a little bit easier. You don't need to do that way, but I just think it's a little bit simpler. And then button rect equals to button dot get rect. Okay. And then button rect dot center equals to, I believe I put 380 and 500. Okay, so and then screen dot bleed button, and then the position, which is also a tuple, it's button rect. Okay, great. Let's see. Yeah, you see now it's here, but when we click on it, there will be nothing. So now what we need to do is that when we click on the button, it will become finished, the red button. Okay, so first we will say pause equals to pygame dot mouse dot get position. So this line basically means I will get the position of the mouse, like where the mouse is, and then if event the type equals to pygame the mouse button down. So this line basically means if I clicked the mouse, like the mouse button, it's down. And if it's, then we will see, like when we click on it, we need to see if we clicked it on the image. So we will use another really useful command. I believe it's button that collide point pause. And then if button equals to start, button will then change to end, and then else. But then you could just start. So this for line is really simple. It's like if I clicked on the button, and if the button is the start button, it will change to the finish button. And otherwise, which means it's not the start button, it's the end button, it will change to the start button. Okay, let's see. Does it work now? Okay, great. When I click on it, it will change to finish. When it's finished, I click on it, it will change to start. Okay. Now we need some other thing. Now we need to use the time module. So now, which is like when I click on start, now it goes to a the time future equals to time. So these two lines basically means I'll get the time, the current time. I'm pretty sure this is basically a really large number that's like for a long time, like the seconds of a long time, so it's really large. And then now what we will do is just to get like the difference of when we click on it and when we click finish. So difference equals to future, because future is greater than now, like it's more time, right? So equals to now. Oops. Minus now. And then now we will just create a function. I would just like copy paste it. I explained these few lines in the last video, so I will not explain so much of it. Now, it's basically I create a font Times New Roman, and this is a size, and I didn't choose bold or italic. They're all false, and then I will just use this font to like write on this window using this font, and then it's black, which is this color, and then I will return this text. Is basically the text I want to write. The text we want to write is the first one. It's the welcome. I'll just say first line equals to text. Text equals to welcome. Oops. Click on the start button to start the game. Really simple. And the second line, oops, equals to text, and then text equals to click the finish button when you think 10 seconds have passed. Alright, so when you want to start the game, you click on the start button, and then when you think 10 seconds passed, then you will click on the finish button to end the game. Okay, so screen. But like right now, there will be nothing on the screen. Let's see. Because I didn't put these two lines on the window, so now I will put it on the window. So screen complete. Text. First line. And then the position would just be, I think, 100 is enough. And then the second line would just be, let's say 250. Okay. So let's see. Oh. Okay, so 100 is not so good. Let's try. Let's see, 50. I think 50 will be just fine. Yeah. Okay. But there will be nothing. So we need to tell the user or the player that how much seconds have passed. So we will say the time passed equals to text window text equals to so difference plus seconds that passed. Okay, so this will tell them how much seconds have passed. Let's see. What? Oh, okay. We need a string. Like, it cannot print something that's not a string variable type, like type, string type, because otherwise it will think it is it's a variable, but there will be no variable, so the error will be created. What? Oh, I didn't create that like screen. 等一下吗？对，还在录。Tablet time passed. Yeah. And then we will just put it on, let's say 150, the x-axis, and then 200. This is a pretty good. Oh yeah. So the reason why error is not like there will be an error is because when I run the program, at first there's nothing called time passed. I create it later when I click the finish button. But at first I didn't click the finish button, so there's nothing. So we need to create it here, but we don't want anything yet. So then we need to say, and we just copy paste to this. Oops. And then, okay, so that's how we need because we don't want anything yet, so it will just be like nothing. Yeah, you see there's nothing here even though we showed it in the window because there's nothing in the string. And after we print finish, 1.273181247711182 seconds have passed. Okay, let's try that 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. 10.046736. Okay. And I read all the other decimal point. So we will not use this because otherwise it will be too hard. Like you need to be exactly 10.0000. It will be so hard. So we will change it a little bit. So the difference will equals to round. And round will take up, like it's basically rounding the number. Take up two variables. One is the number you want to round, and the second one is how much digit you want it to be. And then if you want a zero, like easy one, you could just say 0 decimal point, which like if it's 9.5, 9.6, it will round to 10, and it will be pretty easy. But we will change it to 2 decimal points. Okay. Now it will be easier. So you see 0.79. There will be no like that really huge decimal points. Alright. Okay, so now what we need to do is what do I still need? Oh yeah, my best record and what will it do when I win? So if time path difference equals to exactly 10, which is pretty hard actually, then game win equals to text render text and text equals to you won and okay, so and then we will just put this in. and then this will be the thing. I already explained to you guys why, because so I will not explain it again. And then we will delete this. It's called game win, I believe. Yeah. Game win. So we'll change it to 300 because we need to put something in between them, which is the best record. Let's see. So now we need to use the OS module. I will just copy paste those lines because it's not so related, but it's kind of long. I mean, there's 6 lines, 5 lines. Okay, so basically this is to see if this file exists. If it doesn't exist, then we'll create a file and the high score will just equal to 0. And if it exists, then it will open this file and read out the high score. And then we'll just, and in order to like show what's the highest, like replace the previous high score, we will say if 10 minus difference is less than 10 minus, yeah, I believe it's got time a high score, then high score equals to difference. And you cannot reverse them, like it cannot be reversed, like you cannot make difference equal to high score. Otherwise, like there won't be any error, but the high score will be always, it's like 0, its initial position. Okay, so actually there are still an error here. I don't know if you like, I will change it later, but I will show you guys with the error. And also we will say score record equals to text render text equals to your highest, I mean I would say like not highest, right, like your best score. And then we will plus the high score. Alright, so this is why I changed it to 300, because if I don't, then because it's so unlikely that it will have a you win, so like I'll just put it here. Oops. Then copy it. Oops. That's so. Okay. And then, oh, what am I doing? So I will just put it here first, and then screen delete score record, and then the position is, yeah, say like 300 to 50. It's really, I think it's pretty good. And then, yeah, I believe it's really nice now. Oh yeah, also I will show you guys the error. Wait. Oh, okay. So we need to change it to a number, and we cannot use int this time because sometimes our highest score will not be an integer. It might be a, let's say we will use something called float. Anyway, I believe it will work now, right? Okay, and then 1.21. Alright, so the error is really simple. Alright, let me show you guys what will happen. So if we wait like 15 seconds, okay, I don't think 15 seconds has. Okay, so and then later what we need to add is wait. Oh. Wait. Oh, okay. So string. So I'll string this. I think when you read it out, it's already a string. But probably I'm wrong. Okay, so I will wait for like 15 minutes. 1, 2, 3, 4. You guys can skip ahead. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So you see, even though 10.2 is better than 16.41, but it will say it's 16.41. I will tell you guys why, because 10 minus 16.1 is like -4. So, but like 10 minus 10.02 is only minus 0.2. I mean 0.02. So that's why it will say that's better. So now we need something cut. We need to change this negative number to positive number. So we will use something called ABS. ABS is an absolute value, so there will be no negative value. It will only be positive. The absolute value is basically the distance from that number to 0, and the distance will always be positive. At least that's what my teacher told me. Okay, so wait. I will actually change this to 250 and this to 200. Okay, great. So I believe I'm finished now. Am I? Yeah, I think I'm finished. Okay, I will show you guys, show you guys what will happen if I win. And so I'll just change this to 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What? Alright, I'm too slow. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi, 8 Mississippi, 9 Mississippi, 10 Mississippi. What? Oh. I got a 10.02. What? Wait, did I round it to 0? 1. Wait, why is also always 12? Okay, that's really annoying. Okay, I will actually cheat a little bit. I will use a timer. Timer 10 seconds. Reset. Should have stopwatch. Okay, so it's 6. Okay, so we will wait until it's 16 on the stopwatch. Yeah, it will say 10.0 seconds had passed, and I will say you won. But it's really hard to do that if you're using like 2 decimal points. Okay, so thank you for watching. Bye.